Well, howdy, folks. Sandy here at the 3D printing bunkhouse here in Billings, Montana. Well, I'm just learning this stuff, and I probably do things a little bit backwards, but I've got a couple hundred hours on my Ender 3 here. Oh, I love this machine, but like any good machine, um, you got to maintain them. And I'm starting to notice my bed's getting a bit wobbly. Um, yeah, I don't really know enough to complain about the design or whether that's a good thing or bad thing, but yeah, it's time to tighten up the bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a good maintenance. Get rid of my filament over here. And this is the first time I've ever done it. First, first 3D printer I've ever owned. Got it a couple weeks ago for Christmas. And just loving life. I'm a disabled jarhead, so I got tons and tons of time, and I'm teaching myself this by watching the net and, well, learning. And you guys can come along on the journey with me. I got the towel down because on top of my nice 2x4 bench here, I've got a nice piece of glass that I really don't want to hurt. So let's move her over here, or him over here. I've named him Erector. Okay, first of all, disconnect the power. I'm probably something I should do. Already disconnected my lamp. Um, Wonderful, wonderful little machine here. Um, Again, I'm new, so I really don't know a lot as far as, is this a better machine than others? I don't know. For me, the price point was everything. It was a little over 200 bucks on Amazon, and I'm tickled. This thing does everything I thought it would do. A little bit more, actually. Um, I've heard complaints, I've heard praise. Um, Now, let's see. Let me see if look in here. Can you see that? No. Okay, there we go. My bed, if you see, is just a little bit wobbly. And yeah, I do think part of it's a design flaw because they've got this on this real thin rail, and it's four wheels pushing against it. And I don't know. That just maybe if the rail was wider or something. Now I've heard that the Pro has like a double rail, which would really help. Okay, so I'm spinning these the bed tighteners off. Set those over there. Pull. I'm gonna leave the screw in for the moment. And like I say, I've never done this. I'm gonna muddle through. I am the one that put this thing together, so there's something to that. Everybody says, "Oh, get a machine that's already put together. You just plug and play." Well, yeah, it did take me, I don't know, about 3 hours to put this thing together, but I pretty much know every part in it. Um, and it wasn't really a complete put together. I mean, they had a lot of the stuff already put together. The directions, eh, they weren't bad. I mean, if you can follow a picture, you can do their because again, there's nothing really technical that you need words for. Um, there's a couple of key things, and yeah, they tell you, don't do this, do that. Um, no, I was rather happy with the directions. Again, I'd heard all the horror stories. Just because, like anybody else, I searched on this thing for probably 6, 8 months before I got it. Now I've already seen that. Well, you guys have probably all noticed this too. Everybody that does these videos seems to have, half a dozen or more of these things. Well, I'm finding that if you're going to be serious about making things, you kind of need to. Okay, got all four of my little spinnery wheels, and see, again, something this one has that most don't. The wheels are nice and big. You can adjust this bed on the fly very easily. Okay, now, I'm just going to let the springs pop because I know where they are and what they are. 2 stayed, 3 stayed. 3 stayed exactly where they were. The other one stayed on the bed itself. Cool. Okay, go ahead and look at the bed. Yeah, and the bed's looking nice still. Don't really see any heat wear or anything like that. Looks like nice, high quality equipment. Yeah, I got so far no complaints. Okay, now I've got that setting upside down there. Let's go ahead and take these springs so I don't lose them. Put those right on those screws over here. Okay. Now let's take a gander here. Yes, those wheels are quite loose. Yeah, I can spin every one of them quite easily. Okay. So, I'm going to take a gamble here, and I'm going to loosen the belt here on the top one on the front side so that, because yeah, it looks like I can fairly, first I'm going to loosen the tensioner. Another one of my wonderful Christmas gifts this year, my husky set of wrenches. Well, actually, it's the biggest socket set on earth with a couple of wrenches with it. It's wonderful. Okay, yes, I need an Allen for that. That's what I was doing. Yeah, you'll notice I lose track of what I'm doing. I had shrapnel go through my brain, and it did a few things to me. I'm not complaining. I've got a wonderful quality of life mostly. Like most of our veterans, I'm slipping through the cracks, but that's just the way it is. Let's see here. Okay, got that loose, but it's not moving. Oh, got some more on the other side here. And this is probably my fault. I probably should have checked this particular adjustment way closer when I set it up. Since I've been watching the videos, I definitely would have. There we go. Yep, bingo. Loosen that up. Have some play. Poof. Okay. This actually needs to come completely off so I can slide the rail out. You really can't adjust it there. How you can push the wheels. Let's go ahead. And I'm just going to drop these screws right where it's at. I don't anticipate having to lift the machine until I get it fixed back up. Okay. I hope you can see all this. As I go, my abilities and all that will get better. And I'll make better and better videos. Get better quality, and as I learn things, maybe I'll even be able to teach somebody something. For right now, hey, we're learning together. Okay, slide that off. Oh yes. Okay, but they don't look like they're worn at all. And the track really doesn't look like it has any wear. I mean, the paint's not even, there's not even any wear on the paint. Wow, and this thing's been going back and forth for, well, non-stop since about 2 days after Christmas. I've been, like most of us that love to create, as soon as I got this thing, I just started going. First, I went on Thingiverse and just started, kind of getting those things. Then I learned how to use Tinkercad on the internet, and yeah, I here just last night I finished my Maker coin. Um, However, I think I got to take some out of it because it's just too involved. Um, but hey, again, I'm learning. Like for one, I put these letters way too deep into it, so it's like from about 5 millimeters on, it was doing the letters in there. That takes so much extra time. But yeah, 3D Bunkhouse, Montana. Frozen Tea, that's my biker name. Yeah, and 2019, the B, for the Mint, Billings, and Billings, Montana. Well, I'll keep this around because I do like it. It's a neat decoration. I learned some on it, especially about height, because you see all these rings that. But yeah, I digress. Okay, next. Okay. Heck, I'm just gonna pull my little tray out here. Much easier that way. So, 0516.